Hello, viewers. As many of y'all have seen, our machine shop in which we do our CNC machining, our component repair, that type of deal, our assembly work. Here tonight, we've got that 2 a.m. special, and I am here at our garage space, which I share with many of my younger siblings. As y'all can see, there's a lot of things going on here, and I just wanted to give you guys a type of update. Got my puppy here, Sonia. Sonia, go. She's been with us a very long time, very intelligent, wise puppy. Right, baby? You're so smart. You're so smart. Love you, little girl. Hopefully she's got many more years left in her. But anyways, we're here at our garage space. Y'all can see we've got a lot of things going on here between this Honda CRF little bike. We've got this KX250F, which is having the throttle body, fuel injector cleaned out, rebuilt. It's bogging on the bottom end for some reason. The internals of the engine look good, and we're working on that. We've got this table full of engine parts. One of our latest equipment acquisitions, our Prime Weld, a wonderful deal. My brother purchased it in hopes of this Audi A4. It's got a stage 3 build tune on it, and here in our state, this straight pipe exhaust, which it equips, will not pass inspection. So he purchased this welder so that he may replace this cat back section with the OEM mufflers and be able to weld this exhaust up. And it is a boon to us all, as TIG welding is of course a very valuable skill to have in your inventory, and I've been working on it, practicing with it, hopefully going to be able to integrate it myself into our work. Of course, right now I work with a friend who is a professional TIG, MIG welder of all sorts of materials and alloys. So if you guys have any welding work done for me, rest assured that it is done to a precision specification. We've also got this Kawasaki stand-up 650 two-stroke jet ski, and I don't know if I'll be able to get this opened up, guys. I'm honestly not sure how that works. Давай попробуем, as they say. We've got it. So, got this fiberglass cowl, and in here we've got a full, this is a 650, it's a 2-cylinder 2-stroke Kawasaki engine from the 90s, but this one in particular is a full West Coast bolt-on jet ski, so it's a bit of a, I don't know, vintage time capsule. It needs a carburetor rebuild. It's got a dual carb setup, on which we are currently working on rebuilding now. Here we've got the engine. It's the same engine that goes in there, but it's from a Kawasaki X2. It's another small form type of jet ski, uses the same 2-cylinder 650 engine. We're going to have this crankshaft rebuilt, the cylinders honed. We'll be doing that ourselves. And basically what we're aiming for with this engine is for one of the most powerful full bolt-on stock block engines, and we're going to be pulling some of our porting tricks on these manifolds and the intake plenums and the block itself. But today, what I'm really wanting to update you guys on is this Honda CRF. I believe it's a 2006. It's a 85cc two-stroke, and the customer brought it to me because it was just running poorly. And I started digging into it. Of course, we have the cylinder here, or the piston here. The piston, of course, it looks a little bit worn, but the cylinder looks a little bit worse. It's scored, and the customer also says that it does not shift into fourth, which comes to little surprise to me, as seeing this poor silicone job. I know somebody was in there before, and between this air filter being on backwards and the silicone job, the stripped Torx bolts here, I know somebody has done most likely a poor job of assembling this engine. So we're going to break it down for him. We're doing a full engine rebuild. This linkage assembly is also quite loose here. We're going to rebuild that with all fresh bearings, and we are going to have this Honda CR85 basically turned into a brand new bike. So stay tuned for that. And that's that. That's a bit of our garage shop update. Here y'all can see this 2007 KX250F frame, suspension, and there's a little backstory to it. It is the first bike that personally I ever had. I was a little youngin', less than probably around 13-14 years old, and I got this bike seemingly for an amazing deal. I lowballed the guy. He agreed right off the bat, and I'm like, wow, it's such a beautiful bike, and I'm getting it for such a steal. He said the carburetor was in bad shape. I took it apart, cleaned out the carb, got it running, and the first thing that kind of presented itself was a tick from the engine, and I didn't know what it was. I went through the whole engine. At first I was hoping it was a bad gas, but basically eventually I broke it down and found that the cylinder head was, the cam journals were scored from some sort of oil starvation, and at the time I did not have the machining skills that I have now, or the knowledge. I was not able to make the repair myself, or even know what type of repair needs to be done, and I certainly could not afford a $700 cylinder head at the time. So I started parting out the bike. I sold the engine, I sold the wheels, and now I have things like the plastics, the exhaust, the radiators, basically everything besides the engine sitting here. And as y'all can see, this is a beautiful Kawasaki green powder coated frame. It's got updated suspension, beautiful carbon fiber frame guards. It was just a beautiful bike, but I did not have the skills to repair it at the time, and it kind of got burned. It left me with a poor taste for four-stroke dirt bikes at the time, for Kawasaki's. And to be honest, I see more Kawasaki's in between bikes and jet skis more than anything else. And of course, I only work on so many vehicles, so I can only speak from my own experience. But from my own experience, Kawasaki's have been the least reliable machine component wise that I personally have seen. But they also do make, on average, the most power for the displacement that they have. So there's always that trade-off, and that's that. Anyways, guys, this is a little update. We've got, not only on YouTube, I was shooting some clips for my Instagram page, which you can find at Small Engine. It's SOSMOLL_engine on Instagram. You can find me there, contact me, like my content. It all means so much, as well as if you guys would like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and just follow me on my journey, guys, on this journey. God willing, it's going to be a wonderful one, guys. I have so many things in plan. You know, of course, it's all in the will of the Lord, I believe, for what gets established in our lives. But with each and every day, we persevere, we grow. These skills, I believe, that we acquire are not in vain. And I've also established a recently relatively new Facebook page. You can find me based out of Western Massachusetts, Small Engine Rebuilds. My little avatar or icon, it's a little cylinder head, valve seats. You can see in the picture they'll be dichromed red. In the process of having the valve seats cut. Like me there, contact me there, subscribe there, guys. The social media is just, it's another faucet in which we're going to establish this empire of everything that we do. And you know, God bless you guys. Thank y'all very much for being tuned in for this video, for staying tuned up to this point. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. It means the most when you guys interact with me. I love to interact back with you guys, hear your thoughts, concerns, criticisms, all of the above. And you know, just have a blessed evening, have a blessed night wherever you are. That's one thing, guys. I personally, from my own life, I'm still, you know, what many would call a young kid, but not to toot my own horn. You know, I've been through a lot, and not to say anything but for you guys that, you know, if you trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, that all things may be established in your life according to his will. And those things are, you know, in the Bible it says good, acceptable, and perfect. There's no other true love, true way but the Lord who created this universe, these beautiful stars, which of course you all cannot see on camera. And by my faith, by the faith of my family, you know, we've gotten as far as we have, and hopefully so much further. So anyways, thank y'all for being tuned. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for the future. Like the video, as it does the most for the algorithm and the growth of my channel. And just have a blessed life, blessed day. Everything you put your efforts towards, may they be successful if they are in good intention. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.